Hey guys, welcome to another video by TNL. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make your very own sinking ship game. First of all, you're going to want to get into the classic base plate like I am here. And now, obviously, you're going to need some water. So you're going to go into Home, press Editor, and go on Sea Level. From here, you'll be able to find a box, which you can edit to the amount you want. For right now, I'm going to do something small like this, and just press Create. Now you're just going to close off your terrain editor. And now next, we'll get rid of the base plate. And delete. So now that we have our water, you can do any sort of decoration if you want. Or you can change the watercolor by going into terrain and doing watercolor. I'm going to turn mine to a light blue. Oh, this is a bit too red. Or you can just edit it yourself with the editor. Perfect. And now if you want, you can go into Home, Toolbox. And now you can select if you want any props. For example, I'm going to go with an iceberg. Well, we don't see much here, but you can try making your own model if you want. Or you can just search up ice. And here we go, ice spikes, ice glacier. And you can use different ones and resize them. For now, I'm just going to be using the ice glacier. And when you're using them, you're going to want to be sure to anchor them. This one is many different parts, so I won't recommend using ones like these. So I guess we'll just be going this out in this video. And then you can find snow. And get this model called snow particles. And depending on if you want it to be raining or snowing, you can just search for that skybox. Now let's choose a boat. I'll go with a cruise ship. So you can use this one or any other model as long as the player isn't able to drive it. This one is good. Since my mat, just ignore that the water part is a bit too small. You're just going to have to make yours a bit bigger. There. Or sometimes you should be able to go into editor and extend how wide the water is, just like this. If you ever mess up and want to change it. There we go, and now we bring it up like that. And press create. There, now we extended our water, and now we can just close off terrain editor. There, now that's perfect. Then you can just put a ship in the middle. Now, once we go into the model, we're not going to be doing any of these. You're just going to press the plus sign you see and get a new script. Just going to delete this here. And now, you're going to copy and paste this script here. And I'll be explaining it in just a second. So now, what you do in this script, this will play different parts of music, but you don't have the music yet. So what you're going to do is, you're going to find the music that you want. First, you're going to find something that's calm. So go into Toolbox, Audio, and search up calm. Then you can listen to these different ones. This one sounds good, but you can use any one you want. Once you insert it, you're going to have to rename it to what's inside of the script. Since you want something calm, it's going to be calm with a lowercase. So we're going to rename this calm. There. And now, if you go back into our script, you'll see that game.Workspace.calm, that's our music, is playing. That's true. So that means it's playing, and since it's maybe short sometimes, but this one isn't short, so you don't have to do it all the time. Game.Workspace.calm.Looped equals true also, and then you wait 60. This will wait 60 until until you put workspace.calm.playing equals false. So it'll completely stop playing after this duration of time. Then we'll have an explosion, which is game.Workspace.Explosion.Playing equals true. And we won't loop it. So now I can go back into audio and find an explosion. And always make sure, oh wait, and just make sure that don't put the calm or any of the other music inside of the boat. But make sure it always goes into workspace. Now we're going to search for explosion. This one sounds good. And we're going to insert it. Make sure that it's in workspace. And it can have the name explosion with an uppercase. So now we're going to go back. It's going to wait 5 seconds before playing an alarm. So now let's find an alarm. They don't seem to have many good models of an alarm, so you may have to go into sound effects. Like you see here, go into all audio. Go into alarm for sound effect. And now you can just find any one you want. We'll use this one. Now you insert it. And make sure that it's in workspace. And it's renamed to alarm with an uppercase. So it's just like in the script. Now it waits 5. Then we get some disaster music. And the playing is looped. Once that starts, the ship will start sinking. But first, you have to find some disaster music. So search up disaster. Now you can find one. We'll go with this one. Search. And we'll take it out and put it in workspace and rename it. Wait, let's delete this one. Okay. And now rename it disaster. There. Now it should work with this whole script. And then for this, I'm going to make it a bit faster so you can see it. So I'm going to make the calm music play for 10 seconds. Then the explosion 5. This is already short enough. And then you can change this. Oh, sorry about the music. Then you can change this. Wait 3 to how fast you want the ship to sink. And I wouldn't mess with this part right here. This vector 3. And basically everything else in this part. Because this is what makes the ship sink. Okay, there, and now you should be able to see it's faster. Now we go back into place 4 and press play. It may not spawn us on the ship this time though. I forgot to add a spawn point. Sorry about that. Okay, so as you see, we did something wrong in the script here. So what you're going to do is we're going to go back to the model, go back into the script, and look if we did anything wrong. But since it's waiting 10 and that's how long we took, we're going to have to up the time a little bit to about 30. There. So I can actually show you it. And now just make sure to add a spawn point. In the next video, I'll show you how to make a lobby. So we're going to go back into model since we just added in audio. And now we're going to keep taking this neutral spawn. But make sure yours is invisible. Or it can be anything you want. So here you go. I'll place it right here. And now we'll try this one more time. So as you can hear, I'll turn up my volume. You can hear some of the calm music playing. And I can just walk around the ship. Nothing is happening. And you can also put the ship down to make it in a more... If it's too high, you can move it down a bit. For this, the ship is way too high. Here comes the explosion. Alarm. And there, the ship started sinking. Every 3 seconds, it'll sink as we see in the script. And then we get our disaster music. Here we go. Now we're just going to set this script back to how it was originally. We wait 60. There, and I'll be adding the script inside of the description so everybody can get it. Okay, and that's all for today. And that's basically a simple sinking ship game, part 1. Okay, see you next time.